Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Scorpio. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Okay, so it looks like somebody is greatly burdened by a situation. I feel from the past, something that didn't work. It didn't go the way they wanted it to. There could have been a deeper emotional reason why it didn't work at the time. And I feel it is because of this cross that has turned up as the central issue on top of this. So the cross is about suffering and burden, being burdened by something, the past. It is about sacrifice and pain, but it's not just about minor or short-term troubles. It's about long-term damage. And this is what this person, I feel, has been carrying and covering up, with this card being here. Or in denial about, or not wanting to deal with it because it's just too painful. The cross represents the emotional baggage you carry, the marks that are left on your psyche by painful experiences throughout your life. It can also speak to fate and destiny, someone or something that keeps returning to you in life, something you may feel bound to, something that you cannot shake. The fact that it's turning up here, it would be telling this person, whether this is your energy or theirs, that they need to confront their personal demons eventually, So instead of avoiding it, consider what you can do to face up to it, to accept it, and to make it lighter, much lighter and much easier to bear. So, the Nine of Wands says that there's no wound that exists that cannot be healed or overcome with a little care and diligence. So, I mean, it could be a need to put some effort or work into healing an area that has been or that has received long-term damage from past experiences or life experience. And so we have the sixth chakra here, Archangel Metatron. And this is about clarity of thought. It indicates a much greater clarity in this person's thought process. It indicates that the clouds of confusion are or soon will be clearing, depending where they are in this energy, You're on your way, whoever you are, whether this is you or them. You're on your way to developing a deeper insight about what's going on in your life and why. And if you are not yet, if you do not yet have this clarity, if you are not yet gaining this clarity, then you soon will be. Now, interestingly enough, it came with the angel of strength. This is about your personal power and taking back your personal power. It's not a time to be passive or submissive. It's time to speak your truth and take action on your own behalf, this card says. You're capable of taking greater control and directing your own destiny. So with this card's appearance, it is saying that inner strength and unlimited resourcefulness flow through you at this time, or soon will, to help you create real results. You didn't get your wish in the past, you or they, okay? Didn't get their wish in the past. There's things or something they never told you and want to tell you, need to tell you. It feels like so much was left unsaid. I feel with the Seven of Wands here that someone is preparing to do this. There's a pause or a break period between you two, but then we see somebody deciding to fight for this relationship, deciding that, there are things that were left unsaid, and it feels like they want to go back and clear the slate, make amends, seek information. Somebody is deciding to go to battle for, I feel like it's for this, for the coin and for the heart. I mean, it says it all. Because this is something, you see the coin is stuck right now in that, in the branches. And what we see is that this is someone of great value, someone worth fighting for. This is a love that is worth fighting for. And yes, this person's heart is very fragile. But they are now ready. They were not in the past, but they are now ready to place that fragile heart into your hands because they love you. This person is getting a wake-up call. This person may have judged you harshly in the past with this Knight of Swords energy being down here. They may have had, you see, the reason why it took a turn for the worse is right there. The Wheel of Fortune's in the reverse, but look at why it's in the reverse. This person was boxed into a specific way of thinking, just like this knight. They were wounded. Okay? Look at the bandage. They were wounded, and they reacted from that place, from that wound. That was the past. And for that, they are greatly burdened. Because it doesn't feel over for this person. There's very deep emotion that I'm picking up here. Here we have a time apart. The person could be feeling anxious, on edge. They're down on their knees and they're praying. I feel with this Page of Wands, they're looking at this tombstone. So they're looking at something that died because of the action they took. It is in the desert, so everything looks or appears to be dead here. But in the desert, if you dig deep enough, you find water, or you will find water, is what this card is actually saying. And so this page is wondering if he could still bring this back to life, you know. This page is looking for signs in something that appears to be over. This person whatever was needed to be learned back here that was the reason behind all of this destruction. Well, it has been learned. They have learned what they needed to know in order to return. They are looking at the deeper issue behind this ending, which is what was needed of them to do. There's a realization of what they've done, of what they've lost. And there's a decision here to come back. And we see it here again. They didn't get their wish in the past because they were unwilling to listen or unwilling to compromise, because they were boxed into one way of thinking and they had these reactor buttons because of that wound, you know, or because of many wounds, because we're talking with the cross a lifetime, okay, that set them off, that was controlling them, basically. I'm going to move the cross there. This didn't end because they didn't love you. It ended because of wounds they were carrying, emotional baggage they were carrying that they never tended to. And the cost for that has been plenty. It has been big. But there is this realization of what the deeper issue was now. And now they want to come back. The wish is still the same. They still want this wish. But the difference is that now they're ready for it, you know. But the love has always been there. It's always been there. They lost control. We see it up here. And this is about having the strength and the courage to take back that control. This is about that awakening. This person has been watching you. It's like they got eyes everywhere because this king here, he's got eyes hidden. There's one eye that shows, and then he's got eyes in his beard, hidden in his hat. Yeah, see, he wants to set himself free from the fears he's been carrying. And in order to do that, he had to face them. He had to look at them. He had to find the courage to do that. He may not be happy with something he had to do. So he would not have been happy to have to go back and look at these painful experiences, but it was something that was necessary for him to do at this time. It was time to stop avoiding or running from what has happened and face up to it. Because it was affecting his overall happiness, So, although he didn't like to do it, he had to do it. He had to lay that struggle down, lay that burden down. If he wanted to turn things or to make things right, oh wow, look at this. If wheel in reverse, because of the way he was, here we have him knowing that he's got to go and face these things and change these things in order to turn the wheel back up. In order to make things right, he had to change something with the death card here. Something needed to go to make way for this new beginning, to wipe the slate clean. Judgment. The wake-up call. Second chances. A call to make amends, to come clean. To reveal something. So, something could be revealed to you at this time, because this can be about secrets. It is also about letting go of old wounds, releasing the past, and rising up for a better tomorrow. And that is what they're going to do. Why? Because it's time. Because they have to. Because they love you. Because it has been destroying their happiness. So it's time for change. It's time to change things. Let go of the past. Release the burdens. Face the fears. This person is coming back to make things right. There is such deep love here and emotion. You are their happily ever after. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.